Warhammer 40K Rogue Trader Void Shadows DLC Companions build. In this case we have Idira class, Psyker. Let's not waste time and let's go.
Are you ready for Warhammer 40K Rogue Trader? As I am. The Emperor protects.
What are the most important things on Idira? As far as characteristics go, it's willpower and then it's perception. And mega late game, it would be intelligence. As far as stats go, you only care about dodge. You do not care about anything else. As far as skills go, awareness and logic are the way to go. Everything else doesn't matter that much. And the most important thing is to raise the Psy rating as much as you can if you want Idira to hurt. She is a mage, okay, classic damage dealing Psyker, with solid amount of debuffs and AoE buffs. How do we play Idira? She starts as an operative, goes into Grand Strategist, so she always plays first, ends as an exemplar. Let's start from the operative. We take analyze enemies, into awareness, into expose weakness, dismantling attack ulti, into warp minds, into perception, into nimble, into predicted downfall, then we go for perception again, then the sensory deprivation, then we're gonna go for awareness, then we go to better to die for the Emperor, then we're gonna take Psychic Barrage, then we're taking Dismantling Attack Ulti upgrade number 3, then we're gonna take Logic, into Willpower, into Psyker Minoris, into Tech Use, into Foreboding, into It Will Not Die, then we take Mind Siege, then we're gonna take Intelligence, into Intelligence again, into Fatebringer. So as you can tell, purple everywhere, we want Psychic abilities maxed out on Idira to prepare for the next archetype. And then the last thing would be Dismantling Attack, upgrade number 2 for ulti. So we're taking upgrade number 3 and upgrade number 2. After we're done with the operative, we take Grand Strategist, so Idira always plays before enemies. And here we get with combat tactics, we learn pre-science skill, then we take Aftershock, then we're gonna take and hold. Then we get the action point increase, power spike within willpower, Psyker Majoris is next one, then it's willpower again, and then it's bread and butter skill on Idira, Psychic Assault, AoE, huge damage dealing spell. Then it's Lord Warp, then we're gonna go to the Visions of Doom, into Willpower, into Second Sight, into Edge of Fate, then we take Intelligence, Awareness, then Ulti, we take and hold upgrade number 1, into Mental Breach, into Intelligence, into Perception, into Awareness, into Precognition, then we're gonna take Psyker Terminus, then we're gonna take Advice and Guidance, then we're gonna take Logic, into Perception, into Ballistic Skill, into Grenadier for a free frag, into Thriving in Peril, and we finish everything off. We take and hold ulti upgrade number 4. After we're done with the Grand Strategist, it's time for the Exemplar, where we're gonna take Combat Meditation as the first Exemplar talent, raise willpower so she can hurt more. Comprehensive Analysis, into Awareness, into Weak Hearts, then we take Willpower, into Swift Movements for extra movement points, then we're taking Prophetic Intervention skill, then we're going into Awareness, Malign Influence, into Psyker Extremis, then we're taking Willpower, into Pain Channeling, into Perfect Timing, then Agility, into Obscured Threat, into Subtle Manipulation. Again, all purples as you can see here, everything goes towards the Psyker. Then we're taking Logic, into Eager for Battle, extra action points, so we can cast more buffs and debuffs before we decide to hurt enemies, yeah? Then is the action point power spike increase, into Weak Body, Weak Soul, then it's Logic, into Instant Exposure, then Logic again, then we go with a Flawless Plan, then we go with Agility, into Intelligence, into Lore Imperium, into Perfection Under Fire, raise that willpower a bit further. Then we go with the Uncanny Sight into Unnatural Luck. Then we take Lore Imperium into Passive Learning, into Characteristic Training, into Willpower. We raise it even further. Into Mind Rapture skill. We take Agility, Know It All for the lasting, extra dodge, basically we get out of it and nothing else. Inflict Despair, and before the final boss she's gonna get action point increase. That would be Idira. Now as far as Idira goes, itemization, basically anything that's Hereticus in description or that has psychic powers, okay? Anything that's gonna raise psychic powers on Idira is valid to equip. You want staffs non-stop. In Act 1 you want one staff and a sniper, and then you're gonna opt in for 2 different staffs, staff on mind sight and detachment from that. There is also another great staff on Idira, and that will be Thought Guide. Decide which one you wanna play with, everything is valid basically. Even Shock and Ave is very valid on Idira. That would be the weapons, staffs, better to say. Why we don't wear armor? We don't wear armor because of the scarf. It gives extra dodge and psi rating is increased by +2. But before you find the scarf, you could play with light armor that gives extra amount of dodge, like the Chaos Body Glove or anything similar to it, okay? Amulet as well before you get the scarf, anything with psychic or hereticus power, because she is hereticus, right? What we need on items is willpower, dodge. Very simple to play Idira. So here we get psi rating, here we get warp damage, here we get warp conductor gloves, increased psi rating, here we get extra dodge in full cover, here we get extra percentage to dodge, and that's about it. She's very, very simple to play. Now speaking about simple to play, how do we play Idira? Idira, during her operative phase, is there to analyze enemies, expose weakness, and give dodge to herself or allies. Also, she's there to blind enemies. And if you can't reach with a Shriek as a classic basic attack, then you can reach with a sniper in Act 1. Once you reach Act 2, Act 3 and beyond, you're gonna go with double staffs, and then you will be able to reach everyone with a psychic assault. You can give willpower, buff yourself additionally with it, play earlier than anyone else. Grand Strategist into Precognition allows Idira to play twice during a round, okay? That's very cool thing. And at the end there is Prophetic Intervention, Perfect Timing, all utility spells, Mind Rapture to crowd control and to buff your allies. Also, as she is a Grand Strategist, do not forget to use the front line, back line and rear, especially back line where Idira is, okay, for the extra dodge. And that would be that as far as Idira goes. She is extremely unstable and ungrateful to play because of the perils of the warp, where she can backfire with every single spell she casts. She can make herself literally unexisting, stunned. She can stun allies. She can do a lot of different stuff. So there is a payoff for her huge AoE damage and buffs, okay? It's Perils of the Warp. She's not stable at all. She's completely chaotic, but that's how it is if you want to play with Idira. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you on the next one. Thanks for watching.